Hey ladies, it's Micah and I just wanted to welcome you officially to our Quarter Force Challenge. I look super scary, that's because I just worked out and I wanted to get this video done so that we can get you guys in the group and we can get prepped and started. Okay, I'm gonna preface this with saying originally I was going to start prep week on Monday the 7th and then kick it off officially on the 14th, but you guys are rearing and ready to go. So we are going to prep this week, bust it out, and we're gonna start on the 7th. And then anyone else who joins us later, they can just jump in whenever. And jump right in. So I'm going to just go over a few things today. Tomorrow, I will be posting a bod tutorial for Beachbody on Demand because you guys can access that while you're waiting for your products to actually come in the mail. So I wanna make sure that you guys understand how that works. It takes 24 to 48 hours for you guys to get access to your order on Beachbody on Demand. So I'll post that tomorrow. But in the meantime, and everything that you get in the mail, like everything that will come in your box, is also in the resources and stuff on BOD. So you guys can go through the stuff that I'm talking about today, tomorrow, or today if you guys access Beachbody on Demand. And that's all there in the resources, okay? But when you get your stuff, I want you to thoroughly go through it, okay? It is very important that you guys understand how the program works, the guidelines, just all of those little simple things that are going to make a big difference. If you're gonna do this program, you might as well commit and go all in. So you're gonna get a quick start. It basically walks you through how it works. Super simple, shows you how to do your measurements. Make sure that you take your measurements, weigh yourself, take your before photos. It talks about those somewhere. Oh, right here, it's in another part. And then it just tells you how to do it. Push play on disc 1. Like, it's very simple. And then you get a calendar that tells you what program to do every single day. Follow the calendar. Don't skip around and do what you feel like. These programs are designed with science and all of those things behind it, so they work when you follow them. Okay? So follow them. So read through that first. Next up is the eating plan, the nutrition plan. You guys, I cannot stress enough. If you want to see results, you have to be on point in the kitchen. Hands down. You cannot go, I'm like one of those. I can work out so hard and push myself and just go out with my workouts, but I struggle. That is my struggle point in the kitchen. So when I want to see results, I better be on point in the kitchen. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how hard I work out. It doesn't matter what types of workouts, how long I'm working out. I don't see results. And how defeating is that? Okay, if you're going to commit and you're going to work out and you're going to show up and you're going to push yourself and you're going to get stronger mentally and physically, then do the other part of the plan and eat for your body. Fuel your body, okay? So I want you guys to read through this because it walks you right through how the container system works. It's based around the 21-day fix. I know lots of you guys have even done the 21-day fix. It's not exactly the same. So make sure you understand, you read through this, you recalculate to find out what bracket you're in. And then I want you guys to make sure you see this because this is something that is different than any other nutrition plan. It changes each week. So week 1, it puts you at the bracket that you're in. Week 2, you get to increase a fruit. Week 3, you get to increase a fruit and a healthy fat. And then week 4, you go back to your baseline bracket. So make sure that you pay attention because they did this for a reason. Your metabolism picks up. As you're exerting more energy, you need to refuel your body and replenish. So this is actually an awesome, they talked about it when I was talking, we did a call with the trainers, and it's helping your metabolism speed up and it's helping it work at its optimal level. So I'm stoked for this. I'm on day 10. For those of you that haven't been keeping up with my posts, I got the program early at a leadership conference. And so I'm actually on day 10 of the program, and you guys, it is so good. So good. So I'm so excited for you guys to jump in. So it walks you through everything. Walks you through what foods count in certain containers. The foods that are at the top are the best choices in that category. All foods are allowed. So for instance, this is the fruit category. Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, those are all at the top. At the bottom, there's applesauce, tomato sauce, salsa, pumpkin puree. So those things are also allowed in the food bracket, but they're not going to be the best options. So if you get 2-3 weeks into the program and you're like, I'm really not seeing as good of results as I was hoping, maybe dial in your nutrition a little bit. I think people really struggle with the fact that, I'm going to talk about this for a second early on, because this is something that people struggle with. My clients that I've worked with for the past 3 years, this is a pain point. People see balance, 80-20, lifestyle, all those things. And that's great when you're maintaining. That is great. That's a great way to live. I'm all about balance and having your treats and fitting it in and modification. But that's not how I eat when I am going all in and when I want results, when I want change. So if you guys are here because you want to lose those last 10 pounds, or you want to lose 20 pounds, or you have changes you want to make, you have to commit 100% and just go all in, because that is where change happens. Once you hit your goals and once you feel good and whatever, you can work those treats in. You can figure out what works for you for life, because no one can eat 100% all the time. But for 30 days, you can go all in and you will see results when you do that, okay? Except for on Thanksgiving. I'm definitely going to eat Thanksgiving, but the day before, I'm all in. Eat Thanksgiving, and the day after, I'm back on track. So I will give us a little bit of free reign, not to go crazy and binge and make yourself sick and feel terrible, but to enjoy the holiday, okay? So don't freak out. We're still gonna enjoy Thanksgiving. This is why I'm stoked about this program, because this challenge, because people, it's not just like the holidays, they enjoy it. They enjoy 3 months of overindulging, and that's what gets you a little bit in trouble. Weight wise, right? So I'm so excited that you guys are committing to this and you guys are working on your health through the holidays, because come January, when everyone else is feeling all crummy and crappy, you guys are going to feel good and you're going to have a huge jump start on your health goals, okay? Okay, Beachbody Challenge. I want you guys to commit to submitting your results. Take your before pictures, take your after pictures, take your measurements. They do this thing every single time you finish a Beachbody program. You earn a free t-shirt. I will do anything for a free t-shirt. And then 2, you get entered into the daily prize and the monthly prize and all those things. Every single day, they give away $500 to an awesome transformation. So every single one of us in this challenge is going to submit our results. We're going to have a before and an after, and then we're going to share our measurements and our weight and our experience. You just go to the site. I think it's beachbodychallenge.com, but I'm not for sure. I'll post it as we get closer to the end of the challenge. But it's free. You just submit your stuff and then you earn it and you go into the drawing to win the cash prizes. So it's freaking awesome. So I'm going to challenge you to commit to that. Take your before pictures and upload it to the tracker app. Show me your before photo. You don't have to send it to me. You don't have to post it on the wall, but allow your coach to have access to it in the tracker app, because that is going to give you that extra accountability. Because guess what? When someone sees it, you are for dang sure going to show up and do what it takes to have some change by your after picture. It's that added level of accountability that we all need and that we're here for. So hopefully you guys let me see it. I would love to see your progress along the way. If you are a numbers person, chuck the scale. Do your before weight so you have something to go by, but don't weigh yourself every single day. Don't let that mess with your head. You are not a number. And I promise, if you commit to this, you're going to change. Your body's going to change. But that doesn't always reflect on the scale. It will reflect in pictures. It will reflect in measurements. It will reflect in your energy levels and how you feel. But it doesn't always reflect, especially at the beginning, on the scale. So I don't want you to wig out over that. So do it on day 1, do it on day 30, and call it good. Use the tracker app every single day, okay? I want you guys to track your progress. I want you guys to log your workout. I want you guys to get in the habit of logging your Shakeology. I want you guys to support each other and engage in each other's posts. This is going to be a little tight-knit community of women, and we are going to work together and show up for each other, because that helps you guys. I promise. I've been doing this for over 3 years now, and the groups that engage and interact and build those relationships in that community have better results, because they show up on the days that they don't feel like showing up for themselves. They show up for their group. They show up for each other, because they know that the other person, the other people in the group are relying on them to show their sweaty selfie, to share how they overcame a little win that day. So make sure that you guys are engaging, and don't just check in and bounce. Check in, spend 1 minute, scroll through the feed, support each other. I promise it makes a difference, okay? Mindset. Let's talk about mindset for a second, because so many people enter a challenge or have these physical changes they want to make, but if you can't first get control of your head, get control of your negativity, get control of those limiting beliefs, then you can't tackle the physical, because this always wins. Everything starts in your head. If you have those negative thoughts, if you have these fears or these self-doubts or this self-hate or any of those things that so many people struggle with, I want you guys to make personal development a daily part of your challenge. I want you guys to get in the habit of fueling your mind, working from the inside out. The workouts and the nutrition plan, that's going to take care of the physical. But I can promise you won't stick with it if you cannot figure out those roadblocks that are holding you back. So an easy thing to do is I posted this if you were in my free group last week. I shared a Darren Daily video. His name is Darren Hardy, and he does this thing called Darren Daily. It's darrendaily.com. And you can subscribe to his email. Every single morning, he sends you a quick 2 to 5 minute video. And it's just some type of positive, uplifting, motivating message. And I start my day with that every single day. And then I'm reading books and I'm listening to audios. Whatever I'm struggling with or dealing with or need to focus on, that is what I'm intentionally fueling my brain with, okay? Every single day. And that is what has helped me overcome that emotional eating, overcome those things that were what made me quit before. I would show up for 2 weeks and go all in, and then I would just throw my hands up and be like, I'm over it. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And then I would binge eat and get over, hey bud, and lose everything that I worked hard for. So I want you guys to focus on your mind. I want you guys to focus on self-love and accepting yourself. But when I say accepting yourself, that doesn't mean that you have to accept yourself how you are and then not change. That doesn't mean that you don't need to grow and to become healthier. But loving yourself where you're at. Hey, babe. Dude, for real. Loving yourself where you're at will help you grow and continue to show up and continue to do the things that it takes to be successful, okay? So a couple books, if you want, that I always recommend: Compound Effect, also by Darren Hardy, and The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Those books basically have kind of the same concept. They're both talking about how it's this small daily consistencies that lead to big results. Acting small in order to get the big stuff, because so many people overwhelm themselves with, I want to lose 80 pounds. And then they're paralyzed with, they don't do anything about it. And it's easy to get discouraged when you have all of this weight to lose, or even if you have the last 10 pounds to lose and you don't see a change in the first couple weeks, you quit. Don't do that. If you are consistent, if you show up, if you make better choices, then you don't have to be perfect. But if every time you have a choice to make, you just make the best choice that you have at hand in that moment, those are what lead to lasting results, okay? So I want you guys to really focus on the inside. I want you guys to focus on the outside. Everything is all encompassing when it comes to your health. It's not just physical. It's not the way you look. It's not even just the way you feel. It is emotional. It is spiritual. It is physical. It is mental. It is all of those things come together to be healthy. And we're going to focus on all of those in here. And I'm going to share some videos. I'm going to share some tips. I'm going to share lots of different stuff for you each morning. So make sure that you're checking into the group and pulling from that value and those resources, okay? I think that's everything that I wanted to cover in this first video. I hope you guys are excited. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what your 30-day goals are, okay? This is a 30-day program. I want you guys to commit 100%. I want you guys to share in the comments what your 30-day goals are and be specific, because the more specific that you are, the easier it is to kind of reverse engineer it and make sure that we're on track to accomplish those, okay? So I'll post the bod link tomorrow. Make sure that you check back in. And then we can start. If you guys want to get started, by all means, get started. We don't all have to be on the same day. So this is your challenge. You do what you want with it, but show up every single day. I am here to support you and love you and help you guys every step of the way. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you guys fall off the track, if you guys fall off the wagon and you're struggling, I want to hear from you. I don't only want to hear the good. I want to hear the bad and the ugly too, because everyone struggles. It's not going to be a perfect 30 days. We're going to have to overcome some stuff. We're going to have to grow. We're going to have to have some grit and overcome and show up and push hard. And it's going to be so awesome. So I'm excited to do this with you guys. Remember, comment below with your 30-day goals and get your before pics, your measurements, your weight, and everything loaded into the tracker app so you are ready to hit the ground running, okay? So excited to get you guys to know you guys better throughout this challenge. And I can't wait to see where you guys are all at in 30 days when we finish this together. All right? Bye, guys.